Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. It's Pokemon Fridays. Pokemon on a Friday. Let's get hype. I don't know if you all saw, but there's new emotes in the chat now. I actually have emotes. I see Rugen out there in the chat. I actually put one in. Sorry YouTube. Go to Twitch. It's where the emotes are, because I don't know how to upload them to YouTube, I'll be honest with you. But it's Safari Week. You know what that means? It's Safari Week. We shiny hunt in all of the Safari zones. Unfortunately, the only Safari zone on the Switch that I can hunt in is the Great Marsh in Shining Pearl. So Gen 4 fans, this might be one of the few streams you get. Can I see the Gen 4 fans rise up in the chat? I'll be honest, I think Gen 4 is, one of my least favorite gens, but, we gotta see what's in the Safari Zone today. So I haven't checked beforehand, I literally just loaded the game. But we got binoculars. That cost money. Okay, we got a Quagsire we can hunt for. I don't know where these zones are. Starly. Meryl? Okay, Meryl's cool. Maybe I'll hunt Meryl. Quagsire again. Babarrel. Let's see if it resets. Okay, Starly again. Babarrel again. Quagsire again. Okay, Psyduck, that's different. Bidoof. Let's try over here. I'm gonna waste all of my money on this and not actually... Okay, Wooper? Maybe we hunt Wooper. Wooper would be pretty pog. Bidoof. Psyduck. Charlie. Charlie. We'll figure it out. This chibi art style kind of makes me mad, I won't even lie to you. I've been trying to just think of all the reasons I don't like Gen 4 and write them down, because I thought about making a video on why it, like, disappoints me every time I go back and play it. And I think it has a lot to do with the original Gen 4s. And I think it's just the regional Pokedex, honestly. Not including most of your cool new evolutions and stuff in the regional Pokedex kind of sucks. I need to go to that side. Ooh. I have no idea where anything is in this area. Okay, Bidoof? For anyone who doesn't know how the Safari Zone works, you can't actually battle with Pokemon. You just have to hope you catch them. How do I get up there? Okay. There's also a limited number of steps, but I know of a way to circumvent that, chat. Does anyone have any ideas how you circumvent the step counter? Okay, this is up here where we saw Meryl, so we'll find a nice spot right about here. Chat. Our Roselia is the key to this hunt, okay? So Roselia knows Sweet Scent, which normally just lowers evasiveness in battle. However, in the overworld, it attracts Pokemon. So I can have unlimited encounters with no movement. And if I don't throw a ball or step, I can stay in the Safari Zone indefinitely. That's the trick. It's just very slow and tedious. Honestly, I think I'm gonna look for Wooper or Meryl. I think that's the end goal of this. Ow, Freckle. Oh, Freckle's here, everyone. Everyone in the chat, say hello to Freckle. Freckle, do you have anything you want to say to chat? No? Okay. Chat, do you all want a story? I've been thinking about stories I can tell on stream. And I do have a story that originally was gonna be on a Top Ganon stream. I don't know if you saw his Minecraft parkour stream, but I originally had a story for that. And I haven't told it to this day, because I thought he would do another one, and then he just never did. Arabia, not what we want. Tell him, Freckle, not what we want. So originally I had a counter that was going to be on the screen too for encounters, like every other shiny hunter has, but Python did not want to work, and I got frustrated, so I quit trying. Let's see. No, please. Please, game, sweet scent. This is probably going to be a very low-key kind of stream, chat. Sorry if you're expecting a little bit more high octane. But I don't know. So for the second week in a row now, I almost bought a Switch 2. Because when I went to Costco today, they still had them. But I couldn't justify it. I just don't think there's enough games to justify me buying a Switch 2. And I know the argument that, like, hey, all but 3 Switch 1 games work on the Switch 2, so it already kind of has a built-in library. But I have a Switch 1 that can play the Switch 1 games, so why should I... Like, the only game that would have noticeable, like, would be noticeably different would probably be Scarlet and Violet running how they were intended. But I don't think I can justify buying, like, an entirely new Switch just for that. Dude, Quagsire is such a funny Pokemon. Like, I love him so much. Top Ganon, why does Pokemon Fridays make you mad? Why are you angry with Pokemon Fridays? I originally... So I went out. I went to Costco. I went to, like, some few other things. I went to my local LGS, my local game shop. You know what? They were out of Pokemon packs, so... no card opening this week, guys. I'm sorry. Pokemon's still in high demand. Alright, chat. Let me tell you about the time that I took my friends to see 3 horrible movies in a row. So this was right around 2019 to early 2020. back when I lived near most of the other people in the group, the squad. So it was, I believe, early December, maybe late November. And me being a comic book fan, you know what movie just finally got released after like 2 years of being in development hell? The New Mutants. The one with Anna Taylor-Joy. That one, chat. It was like a horror movie, but it wasn't. Got those kids in the asylum. Not a great movie, I'll be honest. So I drugged them to see that. However, I still do hold the belief that that movie, if it had been released in 2016 or 2017 like it was intended, I think it would have been probably better received. It felt more like a 2017 movie, and I'm not sure why they sat on it for 2 years. So I took my friends to see that. About a month later, in early January, we went to go see Cats, you know, based on the musical Cats, the movie where for 2 weeks, it was a big news topic that they patched out the buttholes. And it sparked a huge debate about whether or not like which version of the film in theory would be eligible for awards. Is it the original or like the updated, the patched version? It didn't matter because that movie was not going to win any awards anyway. And my friends that had seen the actual Cats musical said that was like an abomination that had no reason to ever exist. So that was very fun. Oh god, I didn't mean to throw the ball off the dew. I like how the Safari balls are camo though. They're interesting. That night was also interesting because there was a massive like ice storm. Well, maybe not massive, but there was like a storm that was happening the same day. So like getting home from it was miserable. Like we were sliding on the ice. And then about a month later, I took my friends to see that Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey movie where Ian McGregor was the villain. That movie was also not very good, chat. I don't even remember anything from that movie except Ian McGregor. And that's usually not a good sign when you don't remember anything about a movie. And then my band didn't let me pick a movie we were gonna go see, I think, for a long time after that. Because 3 stinkers in a row kinda sucks, chat. Have you ever forced your friends to go see 3 movies in a row that were horrid? Because I feel like most people would have stopped after 1. Every time I see the actual like full-size character models in battle, like why couldn't they have just done a version of the game? What? We should do that sometime. You want to go see 3 horrible movies? Go to a mall movie back to back? You want to go see multiple movies at once? But they have to be, like, bad movies. Which movies were they? Were you not listening to the story? It was The New Mutants, and then Cats, and then the third one, I believe, was that Harley Quinn movie. I'm not sure. All the Star Wars. We don't know if they're bad. We just go. That's fair. Oh, you just got here? That's completely fair. Wait, why am I wasting steps? You didn't know, chat. You can get unlimited encounters in the Safari Zone if you just use Sweet Scent. You don't have to walk around, you don't waste your steps, you don't waste your balls. It's the hack they don't want you to know, although it's not really a hack, I guess. I only went to see New Mutants. Wait, that was bad. I'm glad I didn't watch the rest. You weren't there when we watched Cats? You weren't there when Durz's mom was talking about how she saw on the news that teenagers were getting high and then going to watch Cats? Oh, you missed Cats? You missed an experience, that's all I'm gonna say. This is also horrible because there was, like, an ice storm while we were in the theater, so getting home was miserable. Puddles, are you excited for the Gen 4 stream? Probably, like, the only Gen 4 stream that'll happen all year. Aren't you so excited to see Gen 4? If you weren't here at the beginning, chat, I think I'm looking for Meryl or Looper, which both spawn in this area today. We didn't get any rare spawns today, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I also don't have the shiny charm on this file, so we're hunting at full odds. Which is exciting, because I think this is the only Switch game I have at full odds. Where's the counter? Python would not work in, and I got frustrated, so I quit trying. I'll figure it out some other day. I don't know if I had the wrong version of Python, because I figured a newer version would still work, but apparently it didn't. Or I have to restart my computer, which is probably the real answer. What was I saying before the story? Oh yeah, I know they were trying to do like a faithful, quote-unquote, remake to Diamond and Pearl, but like, the trainer models look so good in battle. Why could they have not just made that the game and more like Sword and Shield or Scarlet Violet, like that proportioned? Like, I hate the chibi models on the overworld. They do not do anything justice. All you be messing with Python be like, honestly, that's very accurate. Freckle, you're back. You want to say hello to chat? You want to say hello to chat, Freckle? You want to say hi? I don't think any of that was audible. Chat, what do you think of the new emotes? Do you like them? Did 07 ever get approved? Is it available to use? Or is it still being reviewed by Twitch? Is it still stuck in the gulag? I think it's still stuck in the gulag. Okay. Again, if you're on YouTube, maybe go over to Twitch, you know? We have emotes now in the chat. YouTube doesn't, because I don't know how to, I don't know how to add it. I'll be honest. Honestly, I know with my luck, it's gonna be like a barrel that we find if we find a shiny. I'm honestly not expecting to find a shiny. I highly doubt we will see a shiny today. run through encounters as fast as possible. Honestly, Badoo shiny wouldn't be bad either. Actually, do I even need a Wooper? I think I already have. Oh, Wooper's a Pokemon with gender differences, so I think I still technically need one of them. The barrel. Oh, chat, what's your favorite Gen 4 Pokemon? Everyone's favorite Gen 4 Pokemon in the chat. Mine is obviously Glaceon, being my second favorite Pokemon of all time. It still angers me that, like, Sinnoh's Dex, I think, Sinnoh's, like, regional Dex, I think, is still the absolute worst regional Dex in all of Pokemon. Because most of the new Pokemon from that generation aren't even, like, half of them aren't even in it. Like, all the new second stages, the EVs aren't in it. Like, half of the legendaries aren't in it. It's just not a very well-designed dex. I think that's my biggest issue with Gen 4 is just the amount of Pokemon that just aren't in the main story. But that's just my opinion. You can love Gen 4. I think it did some things well. I like that the region kind of feels like that you can do things in multiple different order. I like the lore of the region. I like a lot of the new Pokemon designs. But I don't know. I think the only gen I dislike more than 4 would probably be 2 for a lot of the same reasons. I know that's like blasphemous to like hate on Johto, but I don't know, it's just not, I just don't think it's great. Barrel. Chad, how's your all's day going? Anyone doing anything exciting? Oh, wait, Azurill. I didn't know that was an encounter. Oh my gosh, I didn't explain. So, for anyone who doesn't know, which is probably everyone in chat, Safari Week started today. Safari Week is an event. It's hosted by Matt or Absol in the shiny hunting community. And it's just a week where you go and hunt in the Safari zones, which I think only exist in the first 4 generations for actual Safari zones. I don't believe the Friend Safari in X and Y counts, because you don't have the steps or the ball limitations. It's just a normal battle. But it just encourages you to do different hunts in a different method than you normally would. And so this is the only game with a Safari Zone that I have recording software for, so this is what you get, chat. I almost called the stream Hunting in my least favorite Switch game, but I thought that was too... I'm trying to be a more positive person, and I thought that was just too negative. You know what? Maybe I'll do a prediction. Maybe we'll do a poll. Do 30 minutes. Will we see a shiny? Yes. No. There you go, chat. I thought we'd make it a little bit more interesting. Will we see a shiny today? Yes or no, chat? It's up for 30 minutes, so you have plenty of time to cast your vote. You're very confident there, Puzzles, that we will see a shiny today. You are insanely confident. What makes you so confident that we will see a shiny today? Honestly, I'm gonna get kicked out of the Safari Zone for just using all of the Safari Balls on accident. It is weird that I've only done it on Badoo too. Like, that is the second Badoo I've done it on today. God, Hank Wooper is probably the cutest Pokemon you can find in the Great Marsh. Just look at that little guy. I know it's not Pooper, but Wooper's still pretty pog, right, chat? I mean, he even evolves into Quagsire, and Quagsire is still, like, chill. Like, name a more perfect evolution line than Wooper into Quagsire. I don't think you can. Maybe that'll spice things up, chat. Maybe I'll add some of the images, some of the shinies for the Pokemon we're encountering a lot to the side. You know, spice up the stream layout. How do you all like that? So there's Badoo. Okay, well, I broke the Badoo streak at least. I can run an encounter while you type things in though. Put that up. Put Wooper on this side. Next one we should do Quagsire. That's just Pooper? That is not Pooper, that is Pink Wooper. Oh, it is still Pooper, I guess, in that case. Yeah, that does track. Alright, we'll put Quagsire underneath it. That's Coomer? Is that Cool Wooper? That's Coomer? This one. There we go. There's Meryl. So we kind of got the green shinies on one side, chat. We got the pink shinies on the other. Or you know what? Maybe I swap these two, and you know we don't have segregation in this stream. You know, what do you all think? Which way do you like it better? Do you like it unsegregated, or your answer kind of will say a lot of you about you as a person, so remember that. Oh yeah, we should put the barrel. Would you believe, chat, that I just misspelled barrel when it's staring right in front of me on this screen? You believe that? You know my answer. I don't, that's why I'm asking. Which side do you want the barrel on, chat? The right or the left? finding anything else other than like these 5 mainly. Bottom left. Oh, we can put Staravia. That's so right. Yeah, I'll put them in the very bottom left. Hey. Add Staravia there. I don't know why Staravia is flapping so fast, but it's there. So these are kind of the main 6 that we're finding, chat. So I think those are the shiny forms. I think 4 of them are cooler than 2 of them. But which 2 of them do I not think are cool, chat? That's the real answer. So, chat, I have an idea, and I want to know your all's opinion. I've been, and this is kind of just a stolen idea, I will admit, but starting next month, I think if you sub or you gift a sub on during that stream, I think I'm going to toy with the idea of you being able to add an image to the stream layout. Because I think it would be funny. And then you also get something out of, you know, a sub. It's currently all the emotes are free emotes if you follow the channel. That's a big reason to follow the channel, by the way. Emotes. Oh. But I've been thinking about adding a chat in the Discord, right? Or if you subscribe, that stream I'll add a little image to the overlay. Kind of like the shinies are right now. And I want to know your opinion if you would like that. If that would be funny. As long as the image doesn't break TOS. I want to know your all's opinion. I want feedback on the idea. A brand new idea. I've been toying around with it for a week or 2. I haven't talked to anyone about it. I just want to know your all's opinion. Chat, this is your reminder as I go to get a new drink to hydrate. So, go ahead, hydrate. Hey, Chad, I'm back. Did you all hydrate? Did you follow the rules? Did you hydrate? I hate if we find a Staravia because I cannot even tell that it's shiny, I'll be honest, chat. I hate shinies that barely change the color. What's your all's favorite shinies? That is actually insane. I didn't realize my mic was muted for a few minutes. Freckle came over here, and I guess she touched the top of my mic to physically mute my mic. That's actually insane. I was rambling about nothing, and no one will ever know. I could have been saying the most poignant, like, thing ever, and it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, I wasn't. It was, I think, literally rambling, but... Actually, chat, I bought something today at Costco. It was not the Switch 2. I could not justify it, but you know what I did buy? I added to my giant Pikachu plush family. I bought a 24-inch Pikachu Squishmallow because it was on sale for $20. It is massive. It is massive in soft, chat. God, Meryl. Remember when everyone thought Meryl was Peekaboo? Remember those times, chat? I always forget that Meryl's like a rabbit. Or like a water rabbit Pokemon. It just doesn't... When I look at Meryl, rabbit is not like the first thing that comes to mind. I'll be honest. That is actually very cringe of Twitch to lock up 07 in the gulag forever. Hey, but barrel again. There's no shot we get a third barrel in a row, chat, right? No shot we get a third barrel. There's no shot we get a fourth barrel, right? Like, we're just getting all the easy, the bad encounters out first. I don't want a barrel. Okay, Psyduck? Maybe Psyduck's a rare encounter. I'll add it to the screen. over on this side above Wooper. This is not how much I want a Pokemon. It's, I think, just kind of split between the sides. I forgot we also saw an Azurill. Hey chat, I think that's all 8 Pokemon that we have seen in this spot. I think Psyduck and Azurill are a rare encounter, but you know, you never know. We might hit it. Anything's possible, chat. I don't think I've seen, or I don't think I've caught a shiny in Shining Pearl, so in theory, this could be the first shiny of the game. Not that I think I've spent a lot of time in it. Yeah, 49 hours compared to like the hundreds in the other Switch games. I think honestly half of that was just me leaving my Switch on when I went and did something else. I think that time is... I mean, it's always inflated, but I think this game, like, it's heavily inflated for the amount of time played. Let's go back to Sweet Scent. Starly. Hey, I forgot about Starly. Guess we gotta add Starly too. Barrel. Guess we could also fish. See what we get out of fishing. I think Sweet Scent might be faster, since it automatically generates one. Why'd I exit out of that? Chat. What game would you want to see me shiny hunt in next? I mean, it's Safari Week this week, so until I believe the 27th or the 28th, 29th, 29th. Yeah, I know it's 2 weekends. It's more like Safari 9 days, but it is Safari Week, so this is, you know, we gotta participate in the community. I would love to see the community grow bigger, like the shiny hunting community. Because I think a lot of the people in it are cool. Okay, 4th one I've wasted. Okay. But what Switch game do you guys like watching me play, or like watching me shiny hunt in? I've also thought about doing a badge quest. A badge quest, for anyone who doesn't know, is you catch a shiny Pokemon before each gym badge, and then that's like your team of shiny Pokemon. The main thing that I think sucks on the newer Switch games is the starters are shiny locked. So you can't even really hunt for a starter like most of them. Like most of the older badge quests. But I still think it'd be fun. I wonder how badge quest for Legend Arceus would go. Is this exclusively Pokemon? Like, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean by, is this exclusively Pokemon? For, like, shiny hunting, or? I've rambled so much in that sentence, I forgot what I even asked. Every time I see Starly, I forget the shiny slightly reddish. What Switch games you want to play? Oh yeah, I was talking about Pokemon games for like what game you would like me to shiny hunt in. I think I've played everything on stream now. I think within the past 2 months, I've now played every Switch Pokemon game. Mainline Pokemon game. Actually, one of the big draws for me getting the Switch 2 is to be able to play, like, XD and Coliseum. But I really only want, like, I'd hate to play and hunt in those, and then not be able to transfer the Pokemon. If they would release those on Switch 2, I might buy one right now. Like I said earlier, I think this game is the only one I have full odds in. I think the only one I don't have the shiny charm in. Which maybe for Safari Week more encapsulates like the spirit of the hunt. But who knows? I have to stop accidentally pressing it. Oh, cool, it's a critical capture. I wasted the critical capture of the day on this random Starly I didn't mean to catch. I should have named it Accident. But it is what it is, chat. Sometimes, you know, we just, misinput. Oh, good. We're back to the barrel cycle. How many barrels do you think we'll see, chat? Last time it was 4. Do you think we can hit 5 barrels in a row this time? Because I hope not. Okay, cool. It's already been broken. Thank you. Quagsire would be such a goated find. Quagsire, I think, might be the best Gen 2 Pokemon they made. Just look at him. Look at Quagsire right there on the left side of the screen. Isn't he just the most chill dude you've ever met? Okay, after looking through some of the stuff I have, I think, honestly, Badoo, Meryl are the main things I would like to see today. I mean, any shiny was welcomed, but I think Badoo and Meryl are the targets. Out of the Pokemon on the screen, chat, which one would you like to see appear shiny today? What do you think the coolest looking one on screen is? Old Psyduck. He does look like he kind of has hypothermia, I will admit. I think it is like a really cool like turquoise color though. Meryl is top 10 water types. Agree or disagree? I think he's probably top 10. In terms of design. Oh yeah, I love Meryl. That Meryl has jaundice. I think they all have something wrong with them. Well, no, I thought jaundice turned the skin yellow. I thought that was the Simpsons disease. I think the only thing that might be cooler than Meryl design-wise, Wooper, Quagsire. Green, yellow, basically the same thing. That's fair. Quagsire and Wooper, I think, are top-tier designs. You cannot sway me. I always think about how Psyduck, though, like, is not ever, like, a psychic type. Just, weird. I get Psyduck, but Golduck, when it's, like, supposed to have psychic powers that it can control. It's crazy that it's not a psychic type. It's also crazy that, according to the Pokedex, Golduck is the fastest, like, water Pokemon, like, swimming-wise. Nothing can go faster than Golduck, ever. They locked that down in Gen 1. That is insane to me. It is crazy. I guess we are in a great marsh. I was about to say, half these encounters are just like water or poison types. But we are in a swamp, so I guess it adds up. I always forget Babero is actually a water type too. Although beavers make sense. Just not something I would think of at first. Okay, we're back to Badoo. Oh, yeah, check out the new emotes. Tell me what you think. And do you all like the new emotes? Would you consider shiny hunting everything in Cobblemon? Shiny hunting everything? No. That sounds miserable. Shiny hunting one or two Pokemon? I could be persuaded. But everything, that's kind of insane. Why do you want me to shiny hunt everything in Cobblemon? You know, I'm not much of a survival game player. I want to fish up every Magikarp variant. That seems like a realistic goal. Is every Magikarp variant also, like, have a shiny variant to it? Like, I know a lot of them are from Magikarp Jump, from what I've seen. Do they all have a shiny version of that variant, though? Or is it just the one shiny? Just the gold Magikarp? You know, for all the flack I give this game, I think, like, the battle, like, presentation, I really enjoy. I think this game might have the most beautiful, like, battle backgrounds out of any game. Oh, it's everything from Jump plus shinies. But, like, is every variant from Jump have its own shiny, or is it just the one shiny variant? Or is it something like Al Creamery where every variant has a shiny? Oh, there's another Safari Ball I've wasted. Chat, that's now number 5 for shiny balls I've wasted. Safari balls I've wasted. Oh, I'm sorry, I've wasted 7? When did I waste 2 others? Excuse me? I think I'm going insane, chat. I can't even remember me throwing those. Oh, there was the 2 Badoos and the Wooper and the Staravia, and then that one. That's 5. When did I waste 2 others? Oh, a Starly that I caught. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. When was the other one? That's still one unaccounted for somewhere. That's insane. If I were to play Cobblemon, what Pokemon do you think I should shiny hunt, Ganon? Hypothetically. What do you think I should shiny hunt? I didn't hear that. What? I heard my name? Yeah, Ganon. If I were to theoretically, hypothetically, you know, shiny hunt and Cobblemon, what Pokemon should I shiny hunt? Like, in theory, what should I... What would be a good thing to shiny hunt? Oh, there's another Safari Ball wasted. I still cannot for the life of me remember what that last one, because I remember 7. Oh yeah, I forgot they can flee. I think they have a base 10% chance to flee. So there's Lugia. You want me to hunt a shiny Lugia in Cobblemon where I can't even transfer it to anything. So you'll never stop playing. That's kind of diabolical. I like that. And it'll never spawn. That sucks, Ganon. I don't like being lied to. I don't like that. That's evil. Oh, there's another one I've wasted. I didn't want that. No. What's an actual Pokemon that could spawn? Are shinies even a thing in Cobblemon, or are you just baiting me? Are you trying to make me like the new emote? You trying to make me like what I just put in the chat? Is that what you're trying to do? There are shinies? Okay. Just, I know some Pokemon aren't in the game yet, and you're just gonna tell me to hunt one of those because I'll never find it. Because it's not in the game. The next update gets cosmetics for your Pokemon? Is it like the scrapped cosmetic idea for Pokemon that was supposed to be in Sun and Moon originally? Like that you could put like little decorations and stuff on your Pokemon and have them carry it throughout the game? Kind of like the dress-up mode in, what was that, the Unova games? Or maybe it was this one? It might have been the Gen 4 games, where you could dress up your Pokemon for the contests. It's supposed to be like that. Oh my gosh, chat, did we just watch it turn to night at 8 PM? Mid-battle? That's Hearthstone City in this game. Ah. Chat, we just watched it turn to night right in front of our eyes. That's crazy. I wonder if that changes the encounters we'll get. Meryl still spawns, okay. Held items are visible, but only to their trainer. Oh, it's kind of sad. Riding Pokemon works? Well, yeah, you could do that in Let's Go again, and that's been a thing for a while. Oh, they added Hoot Hoot. Okay, but what did we remove? What left the pool now that Hoot Hoot spawns? Oh, Hoot Hoot's fun. Yeah, add Hoot Hoot real quick. I think Staravia still spawns. There we go. Now Hoot Hoot's added. Anything gold always looks good. Usually. Some stuff doesn't though, if it's like pure gold with no other color. Except gold piss. Very true. That's why mine's brown. You might want to go to a doctor. Oh, Noctowl too? Okay. You know what sucks, chat? I think I already have Hoot Hoot and Noctowl shiny. Do you know, as a kid, I thought that Noctowl was just always gold, like it's shiny because Ash had a shiny in the anime. I didn't realize that's not how Noctowl normally looked. That's the one factoid I knew. Congrats. Oh, maybe maybe we move Badoo down here, right? And we move Noctowl up here. We put Azumarill down there. Move Noctowl up there to the corner, right? So he's not in the way as much. And we put Badoo down there. I think Badoo stopped spawning. What does cooking and Cobblemon do? Hey, Staravia definitely still spawns. I wonder if Badoo stopped spawning at night, though. It might. Quagsire still spawns. Yeah, they're... Oh, on the head? You want him bouncing on Quagsire's head like that? Is that better for you? Psyduck, I think, is... Psyduck and Starly are probably tied for the least expressive or moving. Cooking, you can make curry, I think. Bait for fishing, and cakes for Pokemon spawns. Oh! The bait's a new idea, but the cakes were, you could use that in Legends Arceus and throw them out. That's cool. I think in the Gen 3 game to use Poppins in the Safari Zone to attract different, like, Pokemon. Or not Poppins, but the Pokeblocks. That's cool that it's returning. Whooper! Ribbons? Are they like, what kind of ribbons? Is it like the Elite Four ribbons or like I think ribbons are largely gone now. I think it's marks are the big new thing that Pokemon just sometimes spawn with. I forgot, I know ribbons are still a thing in this game. Yeah. I needed to use Roselia. Marks. Like a footprint ribbon? Oh, yeah, yeah. That's... I think you can still get that one in a lot of the games. Well, there's another ball wasted, chat. Might catch another Babero. Friendship ones? True. I wish Babero would just run away. It would not offend me. They all still exist. That's cool. Crafty's got a ton. I bet it does. But it can never get the purified ribbon from being a shadow Pokemon, so... I remember there was a big thing about trying to get all the ribbons that has kind of died because we're not sure how long the Pokemon Transporter and Bank will still be able to be used. I mean, they're still online as of right now. You can rub honey on trees now. It's just, they're actually just implementing a lot of the mechanics from actual Pokemon now. Or I guess they're just collecting them from all the different generations and putting them into one. I was gonna ask if secret bases are a thing, but I guess if it's just a Minecraft mod, you don't really need to put that in the game. You can just build wherever. God, Azurill just bouncing on Quagsar's head. I hope that Quagsar has Oblivious, or else that's probably like a huge headache. Okay, Hoot Hoot and Noctowl are very common now, it seems like. I don't think I've seen a single Badoo since it turned night. Not that I can remember. Oh, Ganon, did you notice your new artist role? Everyone in chat, thank Top Ganon for the new emotes. He produced them. He drew them. Everyone, you know what? Maybe I can do this. There we go. Yeah. Top Ganon made the emotes. Chat, thank him. Everyone thank Top Ganon for their new emotes. He's a very talented artist, chat. And I'm not just saying that because he's my friend. I genuinely believe it. Whoop-ah. God, I love the little rings around Maxile's eyes. I think they look so cool, especially with the red pupils. That is the first Bidoof we've seen in a while. It's crazy that I'm seeing more Babarrels than Bidoofs. Right? You'd think it would be the other way around. Speaking of Babarrel... Okay, chat. We'll go for 5 more encounters, then I'm probably gonna call it quits. My stomach acting a little up, chat. So Staravia, 1. Noctowl, that's number 2. The barrel, of course, number 3. It wouldn't. Of course, the barrel has to show up. That was number 4. Last encounter of the day, chat. I'm glad it was Wooper. I'm glad we're ending on Wooper. You know what, Wooper? You can be caught. You deserve to be caught for being the last encounter. It's that easy, ladies and germs. Wooper. Chat, what are we gonna name this Wooper? OMG, did I win? That's right, chat. We did not find a shiny. There we go. Kelly. Okay. Oh no. It's Kelly in our hearts, chat. We all know it's Kelly. But thank you all for being here on the stream. I'm sorry I'm cutting it short, but I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna be gone for more than a minute or 2, and I don't feel great about just having the stream up, sitting here, and actually nothing going on. I'll be live later. You tripled your points, congratulations. You gotta save those points for the next time we do a card opening for energy check. Or Stitch check, I guess. I'll be live later on Top Ganon's stream. I think that's the plan. So be sure to follow Top Ganon so you get notified when he goes live. What else? Oh, do I have a link to the Discord anywhere? But join the Discord. Check in the description, maybe? Join the Discord. Make suggestions on what I should hunt. Yeah, check out my friends, Top Ganon, Stooby Dooby, Not Sweet Tea, Mr. Puddles, I think he's primarily on YouTube though, Remix Vibes. They're all very cool people, Justers. And I want to thank you all for, again, stopping out. Maybe we'll do another Safari Week hunt, I don't know. I don't really like Shining Pearl that much, so maybe, but I wanted to at least participate once in Safari Week, so but thank you all again, and I will see you later, maybe on Top Ganon stream tonight.